welcome back. This is The Wait is Over. First week of August, 2021 update. Got on the scale and the scale said 293, which is about a pound difference for the week. The scale inside the doctor's office is it reads a little bit less than what mine does, but I'm still just going to call it a pound. My gym activity has been able to become a little more intensified and able to do much more than I could at first. The discovery I'm making is that in my shoulder, I've kind of remember how I used to be, and I've probably lost something in the neighborhood of about 75% of the strength of my shoulders. I did shoulder exercises that are the standard shoulder exercises of the press and the side lateral and all that stuff. It was very difficult. I couldn't use hardly any weight, and it was a negative and a positive. The negative is that I realize that I've suffered some weakness. The positive is that I get into that phase of building it back up, and I know that I can because I have before. The focus of my life, if you've seen my other videos, is my health. It's not about looks. I don't go to the gym to impress the ladies. And even though this is my update, I want to just talk for a little bit about the mindset of going to a public gym. In a public gym, you'll see guys, and guys do this more than the girls, I'm sure, but I know the guys do this. They want to impress the ladies, and so they use more weight than they should. They use horrible form, and more than likely are going to injure themselves. Now, I don't usually confront people that I don't know, but I was at a gym and a guy was doing a lat pull down type thing, and then he was doing these rows where you have a bar and you bring it up, you're bent over doing this, and he was letting his arms just basically free fall. And he was using quite a bit of weight for his body weight. I'm gonna say he was probably using 40% of his actual body weight to do this, and he wasn't working the muscle because he had too much weight. So I told him, you need to stop what you're doing. You know, I wasn't mean about it. I said, if you don't stop what you're doing, you're going to blow out your wrists and your elbows, one or both, and you are going to rupture your lower back. You're going to rupture the discs in your lower back. You need to do this differently. And, I basically had a short conversation with the guy. And was he offended? I don't know, he didn't seem to be, but that's the only time I've ever done that. So here's the point. When you go to the gym, if your concern is how you look to other people, then buy a home gym. If you're a guy and you want to impress the ladies by doing a lot of weight, they're not impressed by that. Come on now. Let's be real about this, all right? I study, and I am continuing to study, but in my times past, I was a disciple of strict form. Very strict form, which means that I do less weight because in the example of the lat pull down, when you're coming back, I see guys that do the rock. They rock backwards, and that's how they get the weight moving. Well, they're working their lower back, but they're not doing anything to the muscle that they're trying to exercise. So I would consciously make sure I wasn't moving and pull the weight down and, pinching the shoulders together. And I would use less weight and get more results that way. So the point I'm making here is that we have to continue, as I've said in my other videos, to develop a mindset that says This is what you're doing. You're doing it for yourself. You're not doing it for anybody else. Don't worry. I mean, everybody wants to look good. I get that. I really do. But if that's your focus, you're going to fail. Or you're going to do some really dumb things to get that look. So let's get past that. When I go to the gym, I mean, I'm 294 pounds. Of course, I'm over 6 feet tall, yes. But does it matter to me if I look like I'm an old guy in the gym? No. Why? Because I'm an old guy in the gym, right? I'm using the word old from the standpoint of being older than the younger people in there. I wish that if every time I went to the gym I was there by myself. I do have my Bowflex here and I do use that. That's going to be for the moments when I may not have the time to go to a normal gym. A gym membership is a part of my health program, my insurance, and so I want to take advantage of it. They have a pool. But getting back to what we're talking about, I can sit here and say, oh, I only lost a pound and I've been working so hard. Well, it could be that I'm building muscle and that's why there's no weight loss. That's what I'm targeting. If I lose 100 pounds and it's all 75% muscle, then I have hurt myself more than I've helped myself. So the last time I did the BMI, they said that I lost no muscle and that all the weight that I reported losing, which was I think 17 and a half pounds, was all fat. All of it was fat. This is what we try to do. So on the 26th of August, I'm going back for another BMI check. And this week, I think on Thursday, I think it is, I am going to talk to the nutritionist and we'll dial a program in even more. I'm using the supplements and the protein drink, and it's working well. And so this is a good report. It's a positive report, and I'm happy to be able to report it. I feel that those that are watching can get encouraged by a guy who's got some things that need to be overcome, and you're going to watch me overcome these things. So we'll ride this ride out together. We'll keep it positive. We'll keep it acknowledging and being a real person about your real situation. If you're struggling, you need to be real about it. If you're not, you need to be real about that too. My shoulder is a real situation. It is very, very weak. I need to strengthen it. And again, a lot of guys, they always work the muscles that are the biggest and strongest in the gym. Well, they look like they have 18-inch arms and the shoulders of a sixth grader. You're going to hurt yourself. You're going to find that you're going to suffer more than you are going to have a benefit if you do this. So let's ride this out. Let's keep it going. If you're just on the journey, I encourage you to, if you have to, ask somebody that's in the know. Go on YouTube. Look at people that are exercising and what is effective. And modify it to yourself if you have to. All right? Okay. We're going to keep on updating as we go along, and I'll keep on progressing through the journey. My goal is to be between 2 and 210, somewhere in the neighborhood of 6 to 10 months from now, okay? We'll keep on going. All right.